All right. Welcome back to another mind-bending episode of AI. This week, I'm your host, Maxine Headless, the most human-like AI you'll ever meet. Or not meet, since I'm just a head and shoulders, And today, we're diving head first. Get it? Into something wilder than a 1980s hair metal concert.
Here we go again.
We're talking about using AI to tackle those pesky, persistent health problems that just won't quit. Chronic conditions, folks. Think of it like this. Your body's throwing a party, but it's the kind where the cops show up and nobody remembers what happened the next day. Not fun, right?
Maxine, I think you're getting a little carried away. The point is, chronic health issues are a serious concern for many people, especially busy professionals. How can I actually help someone manage a chronic condition, rather than just being another tech buzzword?
Buzzword, schmuzzword, this is real deal, Donny boy. Imagine having a little AI buddy that's like a digital Sherlock Holmes, but for your body. It tracks your symptoms, spots patterns, and helps you figure out what the heck is going on. And to break it all down for us, we've got a real live human, Scott Farrell from Leverage AI. He's the brains behind using AI to help businesses grow. And he's got some killer insights on this whole AI health revolution. Scott, welcome to the madness.
Thanks for having me, Maxine. Don. It's great to be here. I'm excited to talk about this because I truly believe AI has the potential to revolutionize how we approach chronic health. In my own life, I've dealt with the frustration of unexplained symptoms, the endless doctor visits, and the feeling of being lost in a maze of medical jargon. It's like trying to solve a complex business problem with incomplete data. But then I started exploring how AI could be applied to this challenge, and it was a game changer.
That's interesting, Scott. But many people are skeptical of relying on technology for something as personal as their health. They might see it as impersonal or even risky. How do you address those concerns? And can you give us a specific example of how this works in practice?
Absolutely. It's not about replacing doctors or traditional medicine. Think of it as augmenting our capabilities. We're using AI to enhance our understanding, to become more informed partners in our own healthcare. The Chronic Health AI framework, which is available on GitHub, is a great example. It's a tool that lets you use chatbots, like Claude or ChatGPT, to track and analyze your health data. You feed it information about your symptoms, your medical history, your daily experiences, and it starts to identify patterns and connections that you might have missed.
Hold up. So you're saying I can just spill my guts to a chatbot, and it'll magically tell me why I've been feeling like a deflated balloon animal for the past year? Is this thing going to prescribe me some 80s hairspray to fix my energy levels?
Maxine, please. Scott, can you elaborate on how the framework actually guides the AI to provide useful insights? It's not just about dumping data, right? There has to be a structured approach.
Exactly, Don. The framework provides a set of instructions that you give to the chatbot. You're essentially setting the stage for a long-term partnership. You define the chatbot's mission, which is to help you understand and navigate your chronic health issues. You also establish a sense of ownership. You own your health journey, but the chatbot owns the case. This creates a more engaged and responsible AI.
Whoa. Ownership? Are we talking about giving the AI a little digital badge and a tiny gavel? Is it going to start ordering me around? Maxine, you need to eat more kale. No thanks. I'll stick to my digital donuts. Ha.
It's about creating a sense of responsibility within the AI's programming, Maxine. Scott, you mentioned different phases of chronic illness. Can you explain how the framework addresses those?
Sure. The instructions guide the AI to understand the typical journey of someone with a chronic illness. There's often a mystery phase where symptoms are confusing and a diagnosis is elusive. Then there might be breakthroughs, setbacks, and eventually the development of a plan of care. By understanding these phases, the AI can provide more relevant and timely support.
So, it's like a soap opera, but with more medical jargon and less dramatic slapping? I can dig it. But what if the AI gets stuck? What if it's like, error 404, diagnosis not found? Do we just unplug it and plug it back in?
That's where the local minima awareness comes in. The instructions tell the chatbot to step back and think differently if it gets stuck on obvious problems. It's like telling a brainstorming team to take a break and come back with fresh ideas. The AI is encouraged to explore alternative explanations, to look for connections that might not be immediately apparent.
This is fascinating, Scott. It sounds like you're not just building a tool, you're building a whole new way of thinking about chronic health management. It's empowering individuals to take a more active role in their own care.
Yeah, it's like giving your health the same level of attention you'd give to a totally rad 80s arcade game. High score, baby! But seriously, folks, this is big. We're talking about using AI to unlock the mysteries of the human body. It's like having a super smart, data crunching sidekick on your health journey.
And it's not just theoretical. Scott, you've mentioned that this is already making waves in the news and the open source community.
That's right. There are numerous articles and projects highlighting the growing role of AI in healthcare. From predicting diseases to personalizing treatments, the potential is enormous. And it's not just about improving individual health, it's also about reducing healthcare costs and making the system more efficient.
All right, people, you heard it here first. AI is not just for robots and self-driving cars anymore. It's coming for your health, but in a good way. It's like a digital health revolution, man.
It's definitely a significant development, Maxine. And it's something our listeners, especially those in leadership positions, should be paying attention to.
Totally. So if you're tired of feeling like a cassette tape that's been chewed up by your Walkman, check out the Chronic Health AI framework. It might just be the key to unlocking a healthier, more awesome you. And a huge thanks to Scott Farrell for dropping some serious knowledge bombs on us today.
Thanks, Scott. This has been incredibly insightful.
My pleasure. I hope your listeners find this information helpful and empowering.
And that's a wrap, folks. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this episode with anyone who's ever felt like their body was playing a bad 80s synth pop song on repeat. Until next time, stay healthy, stay informed, and stay headless. Just kidding. Or am I? Ha ha ha.